Hello everyone, this is Turn One Scoop, and we are back. Today is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all of you viewers. Uh, so there's nothing much going on today. Just taking a break, and I guess we'll just make a video out of opening some equipment packs. Nothing much really happening. Yeah, well, that's nice. We got Rowan, the Mythic cards. Scion of War has Menace. Spells you cast this turn that are black or red, plus one less. Less cast where X the amount of life you lost this turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Alright, so we have In the Trenches, 3 mana, creatures you control get +1/+1, and then you may pay 6, exile target non-land permanent you don't control into the trenches, leaves the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery and only once. We have Pakal Pakal, first among equals, 3 mana. At the beginning of each player's end step, if an artifact enters the battlefield under your control this turn, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the other into the graveyard. We have Skip Raven's Ride. It's a 5 mana 6/5. Trample haste. Whenever the control Raven's Ride deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice a creature that saddled it this turn. If you do, draw X cards, then put up to X land cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Tap where X is the sacrifice user's power. So even if you don't saddle it, it's pretty good. Alright, we have Lost Isle Calling. It's a 2 mana enchantment. Whenever you scry, put a verse counter on Lost Isle Calling. For 6, exile Lost Isle Calling. Draw a card for each verse counter on Lost Isle Calling. If it had 7 or more verse counters on it, take an action turn after this one. Activate only as a sorcery. We have Hellspur Cozy Boss. It's a 4 mana, 2/4. Other outlaws you control have haste. When Hellspur Posse enters the battlefield, create 2 1 mana scenario creature tokens with X, or with tap target creature you control get 0/1 until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Alright, we got one more of these, so we'll crack some packs. We have Bishop, Sun's Avatar, it's a 8 mana dinosaur. Vigilance Trample Haste. When Bishop Sun's Avatar deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from the top of your library. Put any number of dinosaur cards from among them into the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. We have Bloated Processor, say 3/2. Sacrifice another fire action, put a 1 counter on Bloated Processor. When Bloated Processor dies, incubate X where X is its power. We have one last job, say 3 mana Spree. So we can add 2, return target creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield. You can add 1, return target mount or vehicle card from your graveyard to the battlefield. And lastly, we can add 1, return target aura or equipment card from your graveyard to the battlefield attached to a creature. That's all. Assemble the players in 2 mana. You may look at the top part of your library anytime. Now, once each turn, you may cast a creature spell with power 2 or less from the top of your library. Alright, we have Deep Root Wayfinder. It's a 2 mana 2/3. Whenever Deep Root Wayfinder deals combat damage to a player or battle surveil 1, then you may return a land card from the graveyard to the top. We have Annie Joins Up. It's a 4 mana. Enters the battlefield, deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. And if a triggered ability of a legendary creature you control triggers, that ability triggers on the And we have a Collector's Cage, it's a 2 mana hideaway. Pay 1, tap, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control, then Then, if you control 3 or more creatures with different power, you may play the exiled card without paying its mana cost. We also have Thunderous Debut, 8 mana. Bargains, look at the top 20 cards of your library. You may reveal up to 2 creature cards from among them. If this spell was bargained, put the revealed card into the battlefield. Otherwise, put the revealed card into your hand and shuffle. We have also Groundwork, it's a 4 mana 6/5 that has Trample. It also has Flash, as long as you have Desert. And then exile Colossal Rattleworm from your graveyard, search your library for a Desert card, put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. We have Hostile Negotiations, which each exile the top 3 cards of your library in a face down pile, then exile the top 3 cards of your library in another face down pile. Look at the top. Look at the cards in each pile, then put the pile of your choice face up. An opponent chooses one of those piles. Put the pile into your hand and the other into your graveyard. You lose 3 life. We have Marquesa, Dealer of Death, Grixis Color 3/4. Whenever you commit a crime, you may pay 1. If you look at the top of 2 cards in your library, put one of them into your hand and the other into the graveyard. And lastly, we have Cosmium Confluence, it's a 5 mana. Choose 3. You may choose the same mode more than once. So search your library for a cave. Cave card, put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Put 3 1/1 counters on a cave you control. It becomes a 0/0 elemental creature with haste. It's to land and then destroy target jump. Alright, we have Mishra, Claimed by Giggs. It's a 4 mana 25. Whenever you attack, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of attacking creatures. If Mishra, Claimed by Giggs and a creature named Pyroxian Dragon Engine are attacking and you both own and control them, exile them, then meld them into Mishra, Lost to Pyroxian. Enters battlefield tapped and attacking. It's a 9/9. Whenever Mishra, Lost to Pyroxian enters battlefield or attacks, choose 3. So we can do target opponent discards 2 cards, Mishra deals 3 damage to any target, and destroy target artifact or planeswalker. Creatures you control gain menace and trample until end of turn, and creatures you don't control get -1/-1 until end of turn, and then create 2 tapped Power Stone tokens. Pretty powerful like that. Okay, we have Axebane Ferox, 4 mana, 4/4 that has Death Touch, Haste, and Ward, but 4. We have Perfect Punisher, it's a 3 mana 3/3. Whenever you commit a crime, exile up to 1 target black card from your graveyard and copy it. You may cast the copy. If you do, you lose 2 life. You have Step Between Worlds. It's a 5 mana. Each player may shuffle their hand and graveyard into their library. Each player who does draw 7 cards and then exile Steps Between Worlds. And you can plot it. We also have Sanguine Evangelist, 3 mana 2/1, Battle Cry. When Sanguine Evangelist enters battlefield or dies, create a 1/1 black bat creature token with flying. We have Resolve Werewolf Faces, a 2 mana 2/3. Whenever Resolve Werewolf Faces attacks, exile target card from a graveyard, then investigate. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, you may have Resolve become a copy of a creature card exiled with it. Alright, last building pack. Here we go. Mythics. We got 2 mythics. Alright, we have Tyvar, the Bellicose. It's a 4 mana 5/4 elf warrior. Whenever 1 or more elves you control attack, they gain Death Touch until end of turn. Each creature you control has whenever a mana ability of this creature resolves, put a number of 1/1 counter on it equal to the amount of mana this creature produced. This ability once each turn. We have the Great Train Heist, say 1 red spree. For additional 3, untap all creatures you control. If it's your combat phase, there is an additional combat phase after this phase, and then for additional 2 creatures you control get +1/+0 against first strike, and then for 1, choose target opponent whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to any target or any player this turn, create a tap pressure. We have Outcaster Trailblazer, so it's 3 mana 4/2 whenever Trailblazer enters the battlefield, and add 1 mana of any color whenever another creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control. Draw a card. We have Deep Root Pilgrimage for 2. Whenever one or more non-token Merfolk you control becomes tapped, create a 1/1 blue Merfolk creature token with Hex. We have Expel the Interlopers for 5 mana. Choose a number between 0 and 10. Destroy all creatures with power greater than or equal to the chosen number. And lastly, we have Conspiracy Unraveler for 7. 6/6. You may collect evidence 10 rather than pay the mana cost for spells that you cast. Pretty tough, pretty nice, and pretty powerful. So there you have it. Those are all the golden packs that we were able to accumulate over the past few days. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and that is just a quick shot of what we are able to do. And until next time, this is Scoop signing out.